contests with 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Vitoria, Spain, the challenger for the title, Nacho Mendoza. And across the ring is the champion, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the blue and gold shorts, weighing in 9 stone, 9 pounds. He brings with him an unbeaten 30-fight record with 22 knockouts, and tonight makes the first event of his title. Please welcome from Dagenham, England, the former British and Commonwealth Super Featherweight Champion and the reigning and defending WBO Intercontinental Lightweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Okay, fellas, you've both had your instructions in the dressing room. You know what I expect. Behave yourselves, do as you're told, and above all, defend yourselves at all times. Shake hands.
12 3-minute rounds for the WBO Intercontinental Lightweight Championship.
Might see a different style from Kevin Mitchell tonight. Nacho Mendoza is the opponent here. He's got a reputation of being useful, but he was beaten by John Murray on a technical decision after an injury 5 years ago when Murray was just coming through. So on that form line, you'd think that Mitchell might have a bit too much for him. But let's see. Mitchell's in the blue trunks here from Dagenham in Essex, coming off the best win of his career by far against Brady's Prescott last time out.
Yeah, Mitchell's expected to win this one, but it's a good match because Mendoza hasn't been wrapped in cotton wool throughout his career. He's been matched fairly toughly. He's lost a few times. He's been stopped, but he's always sprung back again. He's a decent fighter, and one that would deserve Mitchell's full respect.
With a couple of decent shots on John Murray, now the British lightweight champion, when they did meet 5 years ago. That's quite a long time ago. It's an old form line, really. I'm not sure exactly how relevant that might prove to be. He's only lost 5 times in his career so far in 34 contests. He's a Colombian who's based in Spain near Madrid. Mitchell seemed to reach a new level of fighting maturity, didn't he, against Brady's Prescott, who of course was the man who inflicted Amir Khan's only career defeat, that 54-second demolition. So that's why Mitchell's win over him was so good.
Yeah, and he proved he could box to instructions. His corner was telling him what to do, and he did it round after round, stuck with the tactics that were working. And now and again we've seen him get a little bit hot-headed in fights. Didn't happen that night, and it was a great result for him.
And somebody called him wild-eyed and reckless in his earlier career, when he was a little more gung-ho. He had to come through a bit of a firestorm, didn't he, to beat Carl Johansson in 9 rounds. He was real trouble in the 6th of that one.
Yeah, I think that fight answered a few questions about him, but also posed a few questions. You know, could he step up to the next level, or was that his level? But he's answered that question too, and he showed the tremendous courage it needed to grind out a victory that night.
He's gunning for Michael Katsidis, the Australian, who's now without a fight since his projected contest against Robert Guerrero fell through in the last few days. So maybe we'll see that May time, something like that, possibly. Mendoza looking to land with a big right hand, didn't quite find the target, but he looks useful and busy enough, doesn't he? Well muscled, good condition.
Yeah, good evasive boxing from Mitchell in the opening round, and his jab's working. Tried a couple of body shots, which is maybe a little bit dangerous this early in the fight. It's a tasty looking right hand that Mendoza throws, but not finding accuracy yet.
That's it. Now watch his overhand right. You're dropping there. He's going to you now. 1-2 over the right. Just keep moving your top half all the time. Double that jab up now, right? And get your 1-2 in. Get your 1-2 in. Right?
Can you pull the cotton off of those bandages, please?
Nice one, Kev.
Right, you got that? Top half, concentration all the time. All he's going to do to you is jab and try to hit you with a right hand.
Yeah.
That's what you got to be careful of, right?
Yeah.
So you double your jab up, one jab, double jab, but then 1-2. That was a nice left hook round the body.
Yeah.
Concentration all the time. Gum shield.
Lovely work, lovely work.
When you do slip with that
Jimmy
right
Tibbs
hand,
there.
when
Who Jim will know well. He was part of the Terry Lawless team, the late Terry Lawless.
Sit down with your boxing bag.
So sadly passed away recently. Great trainer, your trainer, Jim, wasn't he?
Yep, sad loss.
Second round. And condolences, of course, to all of Terry's family, a little belatedly. Blue trunks here of Kevin Mitchell. You're at Wembley Arena tonight, very famous British boxing venue where all the great names boxed, certainly of the previous generation. And some great nights there. Just cool boxing again so far from Kevin Mitchell, taking his time. He's 25 now. He's not really a kid anymore. He's around the peak time of his career. That's a lovely left hand he found there.
Yeah, he should just pick his moments to counter. He doesn't want to counter everything that Mendoza throws at him. Just pick his time. Make him miss sometimes and counter other times. And that's pretty much what he's doing. Very sharp with the jab and the left hook. Already little signs of frustration coming from Mendoza. Starting to reach with his punches.
He's looked dangerous once or twice with an overhand right hand as Mendoza, and he's on the floor. What about that? Found a tremendous shot, right hand. And is he going to get up from this? He's struggling. 9 is the count now. It's over. Knockout. Round 2. Kevin Mitchell strikes again. They love that in London here at Wembley.
That was a tremendous punch, and I think Mendoza added to the power of the punch because he was lunging forward and came right onto the shot. I mean, the punch hardly moved. It looked like about 7 or 8 inches, but bang on the chin. And as soon as he landed, you could see it and robbed him of his senses. They're keeping him on the floor here, just as a precaution. He wants to get up. The fighters are embarrassed about staying on the floor too long, but this is a precaution. You just want to make sure his eyes are clear, make sure he's okay. And they're giving him oxygen, but he's refused that. I'm sure he is okay. I think fighters are strange beings. I think it's more embarrassment than anything else. You don't worry about the pain, you worry about the embarrassment. What a beautiful punch that was to finish it right out of the blue.
Kevin Mitchell's purple patch continues, and he's surely in line for a shot at a world title. You'd think now. Michael Katsidis holds something called the WBO interim title. They call Juan Manuel Marquez their super champion. Hopefully they'll sort out that little mess and we'll have a proper title fight, and hopefully Mitchell will be in it. Here's how it ended. Bang.
So you could see Mendoza coming forward, trying to get his own punches off, and that just added to the power. But beautifully delivered, short punch, bang, bang on the chin, and you can see the way his legs have gone there. Just took everything away from him. No chance of him beating the count there.
Lifted him off his feet almost,
yeah,
Jim.
Bang on the button. It just, I mean, I think this must have been the shockwaves from the brain down to the legs. Didn't quite know where he was, made no effort whatsoever to get back up again. Just took everything away from him. Beautiful punch, and the follow-up punch actually landed in the throat, but it was the right hand that got the job done. Beautiful punch.
Chilling that was, really. And Mitchell's record now is 31 wins, no defeats, 23 inside schedule. How good is he?
Well, he's now